accounting, you have come to the right channel. Here we will discuss all the accounting chapters mentioned in Sir Muzamil's book. Step by step, I will try to explain all the past paper questions mentioned in the book. So subscribe to my channel and be in touch. So first of all, starting off with the first chapter, today we will discuss all the journal entries. Okay? Before starting it off, we will try to understand what is going to be on the debit side and what is going to be on the credit side. Okay? Okay, now all the assets which have a long-term effect. Okay? All the purchases, the sales returns, and the drawings are on the debit side. All the liabilities, the purchases, returns, and all the sales are going to be on the credit side. Now let's consider before starting off with the journal entries, let's consider debit as in. Means if you put in something into a basket, it is more like in. Okay? And credit is going to be out. What goes out? If you want a simpler form of if you want to understand it in simple form, consider it to be as out and debit as in. Whatever comes in are going to be on debit side and whatever goes out is going to be on credit. Now let's move on towards the first question. Now today we will discuss question number 9. The first entry, let's read that entry. Owner invested with $15,000 in the bank. So the entry is going to be bank account debit, capital account credit. And then comes bought office furniture by check, 1200. Furniture on debit side, which is an asset, and we paid that amount by check, so we will write it bank to furniture with 1200. Now again we bought office machinery for 1400 on credit from Mr. D. Who is the giver? Mr. D is the giver. And what did we buy? We bought furniture. Sorry, machinery. For 1400. Got my point? In, out. In, what are we getting? We are getting furniture. Okay, by paying this amount. So, out. In, out. In, out. Now comes van. Bought a van paying by check. If they have written check, means bank is involved. So, van to bank. 6010. Now the entry on 8th July. Sold some of the office furniture for $150 on credit to Mr. A. Mr. A. Furniture. Now furniture on credit side. Why? Because we are selling it. Okay. This is our sale. Paid the amount owing to Mr. D. We are giving Mr. D. He is the taker. And we are giving some amount to Mr. D. So it is going to be on credit side. Then comes receive the amount due from Mr. A. 150 by check. bank to Mr. A. And the last one, on 31st July, bought more machinery by check, 650. So we bought more machinery by check, so bank is involved, 650. This is how we pass the journal entries. Kindly leave a comment if you have any query. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.